Hello everybody, and I'm sorry to interrupt the start of the video, but I am sick during the recording of this video, and I am sorry, but I sound horrible. So please excuse my congested nose, and enjoy today's video. Hello everybody, and welcome to a Minecraft tour, something that's brand new. I have not done a tour yet, but this one's gonna be a really nice, not that long tour. Basically, this is my world with a couple of my friends. We call it the Fairy Red SMP. And basically, I'm just going to be quickly touring the world. Oh, there's the old podium that I stood on when I was talking to my friends when we first made the world. But, so basically, we're going to come over here first. We're going to go base by base. I'm going to show you all the bases. So first, we're going to start off with this base here. This base belongs to my friend Vivian, my friend Powder. Powder isn't on a lot, so Powder has not a lot of stuff, but it's definitely a house. And then Vivian, who is also not on a lot, but I think has been on pretty much as much as Powder, has also a very nicely built house. I really like the house, and she has yeah. They have a sheep farm. I might have murdered all these sheeps, and they have a cow farm, which I totally didn't murder. They have this farm here, and Powder's magical chicken farm with 2 random altered color chickens. I don't know why they're here, and I, along with another person, Joe, we are both highly advanced in the game compared to everybody else. So we will head to my starter base now, and we'll see you there. Oh, and I'd like to note that we have beautiful nether travel made by myself and Joe. So we have my base and our friend Wolfie's base down this way. So we'll get to that. Alright, and we are here, and we are going to take a quick nap before giving the tour. There's monsters nearby. Why are there... There should not be monsters. Oh, there must be monsters. Oh. Now? Yeah. Okay. So basically, this is my starter base. This is not my current base. So we have what is... Basically, we have a very nice bridge here. This bridge is beautiful. I made it myself. Thank you very much. And then we have this big tree. Yeah, we have this big tree over here. And this big tree is where my starter base is. And then we have this dock, which was supposed to be shaped like a lily pad, and it didn't go out very well. And then we have some lights under here, under those. And then we have this wraparound. And then we have this lever that leads down to the second more main part of the starter base. Actually, that was the start of the starter base. That's where I lived in while I was working on this basement. And now this basement is one of my favorite things that I've built just ever. So basic. This is really long. Okay. Oh, we're on a slime trunk, so the slime spawn down here consistently. But either way, we have a mine that I never used. That goes all the way down to bedrock. I'm not going to go all the way down there. We do have fire spread off, which is why there's fire here with a crafting table in the middle. That's where our crafter is. And then we have this here. This was like 2 days of 2 days of grinding in the end to get all of that. All of these shulker boxes took forever. And then we have a bunch of chests here that wasn't as bad. And then we come over here, we come over here, we come over here. We open that. This is one of my favorite things. This redstone took me quite a while. And then we have a vault, which these are all empty. This is the only thing with stuff in it. These are 2 mending books. Now, this base is just a miner. This is a miner base compared to the rest of the world. Because the rest of the world has some massive things in it. Or I guess not massive, but more expensive than this. But I still think this looks really cool. I carved it out. I made it so it's andesite on the bottom and stone on the top. I got some floating torches around. I thought that was really cool. And all around, this is one of my favorite starter bases just ever. Apart from my rock. I love my rock. on the Let's Play World. The Let's Play World rock is awesome. So we will get down to Wolfie's base, which is not as basey as mine. Wolfie is more of an island person, even though I'm on an island. And we've come to Wolfie's island. Now, Wolfie, this used to be an enormous forest. This used to literally be all tree. And Wolfie completely excavated and took every tree out. And I think that's impressive because for the only, Wolfie's only, well, last time Wolfie was on was probably day 50. As you can see on the day counter up there, we have 410 days. Last time Wolfie was on day 50. And when Wolfie did all this work, they completely excavated all the trees. Not all the trees, but most of the trees over here. Ow. So yeah, I did fly. I flew in. I should have probably went through the nether travel because it's a lot quicker. Oh, and also, those are Joe's frogs over there. So you can see them in the boat. He used those to make a part of his big base. Now this is Joe's starter base. He made his little sky island here. I don't know why. I actually never got told why he made a sky island. His original mega base was gonna be a a massive sky island, but he decided not to do that for some reason. I have no idea why. That would have been awesome. But he did make this little sky island for his starter base before moving on to our server hub, which is what we will get to right now. So this server hub, this is our server hub. This is where we have the village. We have a full netherite beacon, and you might be questioning, how the hell do we have a full netherite beacon? Well, it all comes from a nice little guy over here. You know, everybody calls Bedrock Bug Rock because of all the bugs in it. Well, this is probably my favorite glitch. This is the item duper, and the item duper was allowed us to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full netherite beacons. So basically, this is a shack. This is a store that was built by me. It's basically a pawn shop, and then this is another store built by Powder and Viv, and basically it's a not kid friendly shack. So I'm gonna get out of there, and then we will go to Joe's base. Actually, no. Before we get to Joe's base, let's go look. This is the creeper farm, which I know technically having stuff like creeper farms and stuff is pointless if you can just duplicate all your items, but we enjoy making farms and stuff because hey, one day this item the item duper might get patched, so we kind of need farms in some way, I guess. If I could just ever get up here. I suck at landing. So this was built by Joe, and it swings around a little guy there, and it is a trident, and it swings around. So when mobs drop, specifically it should be creepers, but when mobs drop, that's what it's down. So let's go down to Joe's base, and then we'll head over to mine over there. That's my main base. Joe has been excavating this island because he wants to terraform the whole island and make like a big village thing on it. But what we also have is his mainer base, which is here underground. So his comes all the way down the bedrock, and I really like the design of his base. Me and him have similar bases. He uses frog lights, these purple frog lights, which I really like. And then he has his chest room. And then if we come over here, he has his bad super smelter. This thing sucks. I tried to get my first netherite to smelt in, like my first little bit of netherite to smelt in this. It was horrible. It took forever. And then we come over to here, and we have oh, sorry, we have 6 full netherite beacons. I forgot he put this one out here. So yeah, we come over here, and then we have a skeleton farm, which comes from a skeleton spawner that Joe found. That was not actually far from his base, and it lined up everything perfectly. So he made this here, and yeah, that's a skeleton spawner to drop skeletons. That's literally before I recorded this, I healed all of my stuff because it all has mending on it. I healed it all with that skeleton spawner. So nope, there we go. Let's just head down and up the water fountain. Now this world, we've been playing for maybe 2 months? Yeah, 2 months or so. Nobody's done their mega bases. Some people aren't even done their starter bases. And our tour does not stop with my base though. We do have one more thing to check out. That being the end. The end dimension. We have not killed the Ender Dragon. We are not killing the Ender Dragon. Not yet. Because we want to kill it when everybody's on and when everybody's prepared to kill it. We're being fair here. So yeah, we have my 1, my 2, my 3, netherite beacons, full netherite beacons. I know I say I want to be fair, but we do have 6 netherite beacons and nobody else has one. So this is probably one of my favorite bases as well. It's a bunch of tunnels and it's supposed to be really confusing. This tunnel is going to be a villager trading hall, and it's going to end with a enchanting room with an enchantment table level 30 and stuff. That just leads down to the beacon. This is not complete fully. A lot of it's done, but not all of it. This is a chest room. This is a chest room. This, I don't know yet. This leads down to a bunch of confusing tunnels, and leads around, and leads back around, and back around. This is going to be the bedroom. I need to finish this. I need to finish the floorings in here, and I need to finish the ceilings. And then we can come around here, and this loops around here, back into our chest room. And then we can come around here, and then over here, and then out here, and this comes around right back to our chest room, and then we could come. This place is supposed to be confusing. I built it that way. Holy, my nose is just congested. And then we lead this spiral down, and then this is going to be a chest room. This leads back into here, which leads back into here, which leads back up there, which we know leads into a chest room. And then this needs to be modified a little bit, but this leads up here, which will lead to a chest room, which also leads to these stairs, which guess what? Lead right back to here, and this is only like 20% done. I still have a lot more to build on this base. This base is going to be quite big. And then, I don't know if you saw it when we came in. I don't know if you're just a little bit not paying attention. But we have a beautiful hourglass that I built. That is, I don't know how tall this is, but it's quite tall. And it's just a beautiful hourglass. I love this hourglass. It took me quite a long time to build, and I think I did quite a good job with it overall. It's pretty good. Yeah. So we are going to take a sleep, and then we are going to go to the end, and then hey, we'll be done with this tour. Now Joe completely raided this entire stronghold. So we have Joe has everything. So let's head down, and I'll show you guys our end, which is it's not awesome, but it does have a farm in it that I like personally. It's one of my favorite farms. So if you can't guess what farm it is, then come on. Basically, what me and Joe did is me and him, we built out a couple thousand blocks to the end. Actually, I can render all of those islands from the center island if I turn my render distance all the way up. But I don't want to make my computer have a heartache. Nope. I need to get out of here immediately. There we go. So yeah, we have a lot of end pearls, and this is one of my favorite farms. And it does the same amount of XP as the skeleton farm, but the skeleton farm drops faster and more skeletons if you just AFK, which is why we use the skeleton farm now. But I still enjoy this farm. Oh, I guess I do have my render distance all the way up. Anyways, so yeah, we have our dragon here. This dragon fight will be easy peasy when we finally do it. Look at him. Look at him. Anyways, the only way to leave the end is to die. We have keep inventory on this world for this exact reason. Where are we? Where do we end up? Just back here? Okay. Well, thank you for watching the tour of a world that has nothing to do with anything, and I was bored and wanted to record something outside of my traditional world. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I hope you like the builds that we have here on this world, and thank you for watching to the end. This was fun to record. I'm happy that I got to share some of my great builds with you guys. And I will see you guys in part 7 probably of my normal SMP. No, my normal survival Let's Play single player. Because it's not multiplayer and it's by myself. Because I'm all alone and all my friends play Bedrock. Bye-bye!